chances are you're planning your trip to Madeira completely wrong. Most likely you looked up all the common tourist traps, and yes, there are tourist traps. Overcrowded and way too busy for most of us, at least for my taste. There are many beautiful places to visit here on the island, so why spend hours upon hours in buses doing overly priced excursions, or wait forever to try to get that perfect shot for the gram with way too many people surrounding you? I have a better solution. I've been living on the island for over 3 months in 2023, and I made sure to find all hidden gems located across the island. Living and working on Madeira has given me the opportunity to get to know the locals, who has shared their treasures with me, and today I will share them with you. Because from one traveler to another, there's nothing worse than spending your valuable holiday on the wrong things. The best way to go around the island and to avoid crowded places is by renting a car and doing a road trip. This gives you the freedom to not having to stop at the most common tourist spots, but instead enjoy the local hidden treasures. Depending on the season, renting a car can cost between 40 to 70 euro a day. Whilst road tripping, you will see breathtaking views, as no place on the island is the same. Once you reach one of the peaks on the island, you have the opportunity to do the famous peak-to-peak hike. If I remember right, it's been rated as one of the best hikes around the world, and I can definitely see why. It's absolutely amazing to hike here, allowing you to experience views like I've never seen before. Later in this video, I will share with you my favorite mountain top, which you don't want to miss out on. But if hiking mountains isn't your thing, what you can do instead is to go on levada walks. To be able to accommodate water across the island for the farmers who grow their plants, they needed to come up with a system, levadas. The levadas goes across the whole island and allows all areas to access water, even high up in the mountains or in the more dry areas. The beauty for us is that the workers needed to have somewhere to go along the levadas to open and close the water gates. And now we are able to walk the same routes to experience Madeira in a different way. Each one is different, and some even have waterfalls at the end of them, which is a nice finish. But if you're more into the mystical side of the island, then you will have to check out Fanal Forest. Fanal Forest is where the island's oldest trees can be found. It lies high in the mountains, which allows the clouds to come in and create this mystical feeling. Even though my favorite time to visit Fanal Forest is when the clouds lies close to the mountain, creating this magical feeling, it is still a beautiful place to visit on a clear and sunny day. You have different tracks and hikes you can do, as well as there is a pond or a lake, so go and explore as much as you can. Around the island you will have millions, maybe not that much, but many viewpoints. The most well-known will be very crowded, so my suggestion is to stop at the spot that you find while driving around. If you want to visit the more common ones, make sure to be there bright and early or later afternoon, evening. Some even for sunset, as it will be less crowded. All tours and excursions will take all their guests to the viewpoints at the same time, leaving you with having to share the views with hundreds of other tourists. Not ideal in my opinion, so be strategic when you decide to visit the places. In Seychelles you will find Madeira's natural pools. Since Madeira is a volcanic island, you will unfortunately not be able to find that many golden beaches around. There is 2 sandy beaches, one on the east and one on the west. But if you want to experience something more special, you will have to visit the natural pools. If you instead prefer to be out at sea, Madeira is the best place for this. Here you can go on many day or evening cruises, allowing you to both see dolphins as well as whales. Even though I've never been lucky to see the whales, there are many people who has been. Most of them will include a meal and some even unlimited drinks. This is also perfect if you would like to experience sunset at sea, overlooking the beautiful island from afar. My favorite time of the day, sunset. Around the island there are many places to experience the sunset. My personal favorite, Paulo do Mar at the pub Maktab. My recommendation is to head west and find one of the more rare viewpoints to enjoy a quiet sunset with the ones that you choose. There's nothing worse than feeling cramped by other tourists trying to get the best shot of the sunset while standing in your way as you are trying to live in the moment. The island also has many activities to offer, everything from excursions around the island. My personal favorite is the 4x4 tour, to wine tastings and local events. If you're here during the summer, check online when and where the local concerts takes place. as they are a must experience in my opinion. This is a proper tourist trap, but still worth visiting. Stroll around this beautiful garden and take in the nature, statues and vibes. A must do is to explore all the towns around Madeira. Funchal is the biggest and busiest one, but there are so many more to see. Some of my favorites are Funchal, Ribeira Brava, Calheta for the beach, Sauviense, Caniço, and Seixal. While around in Madeira, you have to try the local dishes. Bolo de caco is the local bread, and the best way to experience this is by ordering a prego, a steak sandwich. And of course, you have to try the poncha. Poncha is the local Madeiran drink, which is a very strong rum-based drink mixed with orange juice, lemon juice, and some honey. And of course, you can't miss out on the steak skewers. Madeira doesn't have many flat parts. Most of the island is mountain tops. They all have amazing views and can't really be compared to each other. But my personal favorite is Pico de Areo. If you are on Madeira planning to go, this is a must. Another pro tip is to go here at sunset time. Less tourists and a more beautiful view. Enjoy your trip and let me know where you're planning on going down in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can give you more tips of destinations to visit.